Test. Okay, there. Okay. Alright. There's all my stuff. That was the wrong button, but I found the right button, and then I switched it, and now I'm good. It should probably be a bit lower, just in case, because I know this game gets loud. Hang on. Okay. Okay, that looks alright. Yeah. Come on. Do it. Work, damn it. Yeah, it works. Okay, so if I can words good, okay. And we're streaming, and we're playing Valhalla. It's about mixing drinks, getting people drunk, and then falling overboard when everything hits the fan, because that's what's happening today. Okay. I want to be closer to the mic. No, I should probably also move these over here. I have drinks. Just in case. Alright. So, yeah, we're playing this because I wanted to. Hey, we paid the bill. I burped. Hey, we got focus. Bill paid. Didn't you have a boyfriend named I don't know if I read that before. What's this guy? Update Lilim receiving. I think I read this before. Yeah, I read these last time. I guess they're still new. Well, let's go to work. Okay. Good evening. Ah, hey Jill. How are you feeling? I won't say good, but not that bad, I guess. That's nice to hear. Where's Gil? Did he run away again? Nah, I have him on errand duty, buying the drinks for tomorrow. Oh, bleh. Nah, I have him on errand duty, buying the drinks for tomorrow. That sounds weird, coming from the owner of a bar. Every drink from here would come out of... Okay, every drink from here would come out of our own funds. So if we're gonna spend money, we might as well get more variety. Besides, those kind of walks are always good for Gil. You're the boss. Who's coming so far? Well, there's the three of us, the dogs. You invited Titty Hacker. Gil invited Jamie. Oh yeah, I also invited Dorothy when I called her to spend the night with you. Sounds good so far. Alright, you're having a party, or like a mega Christmas party, because normal Christmas wasn't good enough. Invite anyone else you feel like inviting. The more the merrier. I could, but I bet everyone's made plans by this point. That's true. I'll be in my office. Call me should anything arise. Alright. I'm debating on whether or not I just take all this out and just make it all every day is night. Yeah, we'll leave it like it is. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Wait here, I'll check inside. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh my god. Okay. Shit, okay. Oh, a BTC bar. Excuse me, do you know where the Athena Convention Center is? Okay, probably not. Why does this place make people get lost so easily? They should have called it the Minotaur Center. Huh. Hold on, let me scribble the directions on paper. Thanks. I'll have to do. Go to the right when you see a building filled with hobos. This should be it. Thanks a lot. Anything else I can help you with? What the hell? I'll have a drink. What about you? I don't know if that's a boy or girl. A Brantini, please. Right. Oh, that's a robot. Here you are. Thanks. That's an interesting outfit. Oh, I see the elbow now. Yeah, look at that elbow. Yeah. That's an interesting outfit in this cold season, miss. Well, I'm actually cosplaying, so call me Vela for the time being. And your little friend is... Essentia. I get it, you're cosplaying too. Sure, let's go with that. Have you heard of a game called Y2K Bartenders? That's what I'm calling it. That cult classic game that has seen like 3 remastered versions made by 6 different companies this year? That one. We're in a cosplay group dedicated to it, and we got lost on the way. I heard you talking to someone outside? Oh yeah, a friend is cosplaying as Alex. I told him to wait outside. Shouldn't he enter? He'll be fine. Something amiss? There's a girl behind you. Short hair, black sailor uniform, missing an arm. Wearing jeans under a skirt. Now, don't spook the bartender. Spook? Ahem. Anything else? I'll get a fluffy dream and be on my way. And you? I'm fine. We'll ask for fluffy dreams. Here. Yep, this is the thing. Seriously though, should you leave your friend outside like that? He'll be fine. He started chatting with one of the vending machines. They were talking about R&B music. Does your friend prefer the 1980s R&B or the 1970s? 1980s, I think. Oh shit. Boss, DD, R&B. I'm coming! I had to burp again. You see, DD is a 1970s purist. He has tased people for even liking 1980s R&B before. He got tased! Oh god. He'll be fine. Vending machines have very weak tasers. He'll be confused for a couple of minutes, but that'll be that. You should go check on him, though. Right, thanks for the directions. Please come again. At least it wasn't Franco-Belgian mute comic options this time. Black sailor uniform. I hope I'm just overthinking it. More importantly though, jeans under a skirt? Welcome to Valhalla. Oh hey, Dorothy. Oh, hi, honey. Are you okay? I just kinda wandered in here. I guess I'm a bit distracted. Can Lilm just wander? Can I get you something? Oh, a sugar rush. Yeah, that. Right. Dorothy, she asked for sugar rush, but hasn't she told me about a drink that cheers her up? I don't recall a drink that like that, but I'm sorry, but I can't come up with anything else. One sugar rush. Thanks. Hey, this has no— oh shit. Hey, this has no alcohol. I got a reaction out of you, didn't I? Oh. So much silence. By the way, thanks for staying with me the other day. Turns out I really needed that. So did you enjoy the soda? Oh, did you find that out? Oh, did you find that one out? Was it supposed to be a secret? No, but don't go around telling everyone about that. I did because it was you who needed my help, but a hug night is usually one of my most expensive services. It is? Hey, I don't know if the client has body odor or something like that. Not to mention it limits the chances of getting any other clients that night. Still, did it help? Yeah, it helped me cool down a lot. So from that, what Dana told me, someone close to you died, right? Yeah. Do you want to know more about it? Do you want to tell me about it? I've brought it up enough times already, I think. No problem then. You were sad and that's all I needed to know. Sorry for the loss though. I mean it. Thanks. Although I've wondered for a while, do you Lilm really understand death? Sorta. Kinda. Our whole database is constantly being backed up in the collective source. Even if our bodies are destroyed, we can be deployed again with our personalities and memories intact. So our concept of mortality might be different. We do have a fear of death, though. You do? We can't even begin to understand the idea of not being redeployed. While we have built-in warnings, the mere idea of that nothingness is paralyzing. There are a few that don't mind it, but we do fear death, and we don't wish it on anyone. In fact, that was the argument used for abolishing the whole 3 laws thing. You seem quite knowledgeable about robot history. Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do helps me not take things for granted. Seriously though, those laws were bullshit. Can't harm humans, can't disobey humans unless it's about hurting them. And you can protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans. I mean sure, the first AIs were just helpers and tools, but how could those laws still apply to them after they achieved self-awareness? Who in their right mind would abide only by rules inscribed in some old book? If I remember correctly, those were only the distilled versions of the laws some writer imagined over 100 years ago. They were a reduced version of all his ideas. However, many authors afterwards took to them like they were the very laws of physics or something. And like many other things, people distill the exaggerate what they need and use it to their God damn it. And like many other things, people distill the exaggerate what and exaggerate. Okay. And like many other things, people distill and exaggerate what they need and use it for their favor. God damn it. Why was that so hard? It was exaggerate. That was a problem. Wow, you're a nerd. Look who's talking. Let's change the subject a bit, though. Mood's getting gloomy. Your apartment is very comfy, you know? It's a tad small, though. Sorry about that. And your cat is so cute. What was his name again? 4? Why 4? I figured if he ever got lost, at least I wanted to be able to yell 4. Okay then. It happened once. You'd be surprised how many golf players you run into. And every time you play with him, you can say it's foreplay. Heh. Yeah. He was also named after someone. Really? Who? A little kid that wanted to transcend. What? A movie character or something? Sure, let's go with that. Do you want anything else? Let's go with a blue fairy. Alright. Blue fairy. Oh, I don't know if I should be giving her alcohol or not. Why do they call it a blue fairy? Is it because of Pinocchio? I believe the name is— oh shit! I hit spacebar, I'm sorry. I believe the name is based off of abstinence, which some call the green fairy. The first version of the drink were described as sweeter abstinence. Sadly, they had to fix the formula because people were turning green. Not blue? Bluish green. You seem to have cheered up a bit there. Yeah, talking to you always helps me get my mind off of things. Hey, there's something I've been wondering for a while. What? What kind of friends do you have? I mean, are they in your same line of work, or? Friends, aside from you? Thank you. Well, there's Lawrence. That vending machine is a lot of fun to be with. Once you get past his quirkiness, that is. I've also met a lot of nice people working in the streets. From the top of my head, I can think about Nightingale, not Lilum. He changed himself to have fur and a more wolf-like face. He's also a pretty good pianist. He plays in the jazz band on the weekends. There's also Nadira, a drag queen and the owner of a club I've been invited to a few times. She has an animal shelter on the side. I help her with it occasionally. Oh, there's also Sister Clementine, a nun from an orphanage. I go there sometimes and play with the kids. Oh, that's something I didn't expect to hear. I also almost got adopted once. I was flattered, but it was weird. Oh, and it turns out I already knew your boss. Some years ago, she what? What? I said too much. Client confidentiality, client confidentiality and all that. Well, enough tangents. Why were you gloomy in the first place? Gloomy? When you came in, I don't know if gloomy is the right word, but you were pretty quiet at the very least. And knowing you normally are, it was pretty weird. Oh, don't worry about that. Just had one too many things going in my mind. I wasn't gloomy or anything, more like distracted, really. Well, I think I'll go now. Thanks for lending me an ear, honey. I also told you about the party tomorrow, right? Yep, I wouldn't dare to miss that. Okay then. Alright then, see you tomorrow. Good luck. Thanks. And that's that. Oh, boss, I'll be taking my break. Alright. That was a fast break. Eh. This is me leaning into my. Oh, I'm not leaning it. What if I can? How far I can move this? But I can say. My neck. Let's not do that. I need to remember to buy some more cigars. Oh shit. Jill smokes good shit. Cigars, not that cigarette shit. Okay. Back. Did I miss something? Unless you count the worst PPV main event fight I've seen all year? Not really, no. Alright. Going out. I'll have a word with Gogo outside. He was so hyped for that match, he must be devastated. Okay. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Say. Good evening, Jill. How are you doing? The nightmares have stopped, so I'm sleeping better. How are your injuries? My bones are healing nicely. My wound's finally closed. The scars itch a bit, though. That's good to hear. Are you by yourself today? Yeah, I'm running a couple of errands by myself today, but I wanted to come here for a while. I also noticed the big guy from last time is outside. Buster? Stella doesn't want me being alone while I'm still healing, so she suggested taking him with me. Ah, I see. What can I get you? Something cold. Sure. Alright, something cold. Try bubbly. Nope. 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 On the. Okay, yeah, let's go with this. One, three, 2. Ice and blended. Now, here, yeah, this is the one. Why drink something cold when the weather outside is so cold too? It's not that cold actually. But I've always had decent tolerance for the cold, so I'm not a good reference. So Stella isn't with you today? She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow and is having a meeting today. I'm just helping her by checking on some of the things that she ordered. And here I was all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow. You're not throwing a party? You're throwing a party too? Sorry about that. Can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time. If there's a next time at all. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I want you to know that I want you to have a good time. Have fun. Drink a couple of beers in our honor. I will then. What are Stella's Christmas parties like? They're really big. There's lots of food and drinks and music. Sometimes there's too much food though. So at the end of the party, she lets the staff take home whatever's left. She also buys toys for all the children and staff members. Really? She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing, she just shines. She carries a beaming smile that I don't see any other day of the year. Many of the kids have even started calling her Auntie Ella. Heh. Stella always does her best to put on a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, Halloween, name a party and she's most likely celebrates it big. Interesting. Do you like parties, Jill? I don't mind them. They're a good place to see people. I'm not one to actively look for parties to attend, though. I just don't mind going to them. Ah, I see. I only go to parties that Stella is attending, because otherwise I'd just be standing there without anything to do. That, and I'm not one to wear dresses, you know? You're not? I'm a tad too ripped. They don't look cute on me. Although with all this healing I have to do, I won't be as fit as for a while. They're too, breezy too. I feel like I'm wearing nothing. But I bet you'd look good in a dress, Jill. It's been years since I last wore one. I wouldn't know. Last time I wore one, I remembered worrying my arms were too thin or something like that. We all have a complex, huh? I mean, even Stella has her own. That's hard to imagine. Oh, but she does have one. She distresses a lot about her bust size. Really? She's not that small. I think it's smaller than her, and I think I'm smaller than her, in fact. Actually, it's the opposite. The opposite kind of complex, I mean. She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest. Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest. Although I guess comparisons are useless here. They rarely help with complexes. Well, she does go the extra mile to hide it. In fact, I have no idea how she does it. I mean, I've seen her before and after she's tucked them away, but I guess I never cared enough to ask the specifics. That's also why she goes out. She styles her hair in those, drills? They look a bit drilly, don't they? She styles her hair like that to help divert attention away from her chest. She seems affluent enough. Why not go through a reduction surgery? Because she kind of likes having that size. She takes her bust size after her mom, and Miss Carmine is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence. A larger chest means more confidence to show. She says something along those lines a lot. Stella has quite the admiration for her mom, so I guess breast reduction would feel like betraying her. Huh. I'm making it sound like she's hiding J cups or something like that. I guess I'm a taller or thicker person. I guess in a taller or thicker person, her size would be normal. She's just a bit shorter or thinner than the norm. Do you get self-conscious about your bust size, Jill? Not really. I've been more self-conscious about my height. Although it usually comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. How about you? Yes and no. It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes. And I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that. You're fine, don't worry. Thank you. Can I get you anything else? Do you have something non-alcoholic? I do, give me a sec. Something non-alcoholic, okay. Here. Thanks. You're not one to drink that much alcohol, are you? It makes me feel sleepy, or at the very least makes my legs go numb. It's an annoying feeling, to be honest. Makes me wonder what's so good about getting drunk. I mean, I'm not above it, but it's not exactly a pleasant feeling. You feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. Your legs go numb, and everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. What's so good about not being able to control yourself? That's a good question, actually. Usually people like feeling numb, because that numbness helps them forget their problems. Even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can't afford food, or who are suffering from some pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. It doesn't sound really logical on paper, but then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Despair and pain cloud your judgment and make you do stupid things sometimes. Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. This world that has an ugly side nobody deserves to be a part of. There's also the matter of addiction, you know? You just start liking the drink, but then you need more of it, and before you know it, you're hooked. Oh yeah, that too. So tell me, what kind of party are you guys throwing? Nothing fancy, it'll just be me, Boss, Gil, and a couple of regulars. They'll bring food, we'll chat for a while, and that's it. Man, that sounds so good. At least better than the whole planning madness Stella is throwing right now. If you ever throw something like that again, you let me know, you hear? Sure. Hey, say? Yeah? What do you plan on doing now? I'm gonna check one last errand before going home. No, I mean, what do you plan on doing now, with the White Knights disbanded and all? To be honest, I don't know. I've never prepared a plan B because I figured if you can go with a plan B, why not just make it the plan A? I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. I couldn't go for a position with the police. I could go for a position with the police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling. And I'm tired of blatant corruption. Sick of it. Oh. But I'm alive. I learned something after that hell in Apollo Trust. Life is not something that you can just throw away easily. Clawing my way out of that place made me realize just how much I want to be alive. The body count left in the bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. I'll figure it out sooner or later. That's nice to know. Well, I gotta go. Bye, Jill. Good luck with the party. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Mr. Detective. Hey there, girl. Give me a strong drink, won't you? Alright. Okay, manly. This sounds fun. Sure, let's... Here you go. Yes, this'll do. So what brought you here? Nothing special. I was just working on a case and I happened to be in the area. What kind of work? Tracking someone, a gun for hire. What about the girl? Crimson something? I am tracking that girl. Didn't you just get out of that job? I did, but the guy offered a huge amount of money and, well, I just couldn't refuse again. Well, it's your life, not mine. I wonder though, there has to be more to that. There has to be more to that whole thing than just acting as middleman to look for some murderer. Hey, say, how safe is this place? We're protected by the BTC property laws, and the walls are soundproof. And I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anyone. Okay then. Wait, soundproof walls? Why? Did you see those vending machines outside? They're quite talkative. The bastards, they're quite talkative, the bastards. It'd be annoying without those walls. Alright then. Have you heard of a Lord Lance Lavender? Nope. He's some big name from Chainvania. His blood apparently has some weird reaction to Glitch City's nanomachines. Once in contact with the air, it does nothing. But it's still fresh, and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they'll just eat through the other person's body until there's nothing left. They're using him as a guinea pig to see what causes the reaction, and if it could be used to fight nanomachine rejection. Uh-huh. Well, turns out the Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years ago to earn her living here, and he hasn't seen her ever since. He could be lying, you know. Damn it, I did my research. She really is his daughter. Why didn't you figure that out earlier? I had no clue who was making the contract, and tracking all the messages to the source would have been too costly. Knowing who the sender was made things easier. I see. Can I get you anything else? What about cobalt velvet? Okay. Cobalt velvet. Nope. Here you are. Oh, you actually did it. Were you expecting me to mess up so you didn't have to pay? No. So what made you accept the contract anyway, keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time? He told me he wanted to see her again one last time, or at the very least deliver her a message. He could have been lying. Yes, people lie, you made your point. Even then, I felt like I couldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like not being able to find your daughter. What it's like to be apart from her, not knowing what she's doing or even if she's alright. You do? I have a daughter. She's about your age. When she was a teen, we had a big fight and she ran away from home. At first I just waited for her to show up, but then I started getting worried and went out to find her. I couldn't find any trace of her. Nobody had seen her. Soon I was worried if something might have happened to her. I guess that's how my tracking skills and list of contacts began to grow. I finally found her, taking cover in some dumpster, unconscious from starvation. So yeah, I just couldn't say no to his request of finding his daughter. But I don't expect you to understand. So how's the search going? I'm very close to finding her. That girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. Compared to her from before the bank incident though, she seems slower somehow. Either she let her guard down or something else is happening. What will you do when you find her? I hand this letter that I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says and I don't want to find out. What if she tries to kill you? I might not look like it, but I can take care of myself, bartender. You don't stay so long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, better go back to work before her trail goes cold. Please come again. Are you done? Yeah. Okay then, I want you here tomorrow at 8 p.m. No working beforehand. The bar will be closed tomorrow. I screwed that up. I got my voices mixed. Come dress in your absolute best. We're having a party after all. Alright. Where's Gil, by the way? He stored all of our things in his home because of how close it was to the stores. So I told him to go home already and bring his stuff tomorrow. I see. Well, see you tomorrow, boss. Hold on. Wait a bit and I'll go with you. Oh, sure, thanks. I didn't make any mistakes. Okay. Mega Christmas! Let us celebrate Santa's resurrection! As the Mega Santa has saved Christmas from the Redmonds. Oh, okay. Let's save. Alright. Okay. New news. Lilum receiving strange messages. Update 2! I don't know if I spiked the mic with turning my head into it. The messages have suddenly stopped and everything is normal again. Still, we can't stop wondering what's the deal. Was it a prankster or someone who just discovered how to subvert public communication channels in Lilum? Either way, some reports indicate that Lilum behavior has been rather unusual as of late, although we can only imagine the confusion they were going through. Not the first time. Let's not forget that something similar happened 5 years ago when Lilum advancement was at its historic high. Fortunately, nothing came out of it. Will it happen again? Time will tell. Is it sexiest to have an army? Army of robot women. The ones without artificial intelligence, mind you. The King of the West, Kanji, from the western nation of Canavia, has approximately 6,000 robot soldiers, all of whom look like the hottest girls around. But is this show of quirkiness from the wacky dictator problematic? Those dictators from Venezuela or whatever just do what they want. They don't give a shit. Mariana Zimmer, 35, told the Augmented Eye during the street interview. They're all pretty hot though. If I was him, I'd have done the same. Why bother with the real thing when you just make them from scratch and match your every needs? More as we investigate. Yuri is the best show this season. If you weren't a fan of Yuri or Slice of Life shows already, then be prepared to join the Moe Church this season with the premiere of Yuri, one of the funniest shows I've seen in recent years. The pals at the popular Danger U forum seem to invite, however. This is such an obvious pandering. Remember that when anime was about women doing womanly things and beating the shit out of each other? What is this trash? You girls are just haters who hate their lives. I'm going to marry Sheena too. Wake up, make me up inside. You can catch YY every Friday at RSTV. Wanna watch it? Animes for nerds. Hey! I'm sorry, hey! Jill, why would you do that? Mega Christmas is here. Was it Mega Christmas or Mega Christmas or Mega Christmas? I don't know, don't care. Mega Christmas is here. I'm way too used to Christmas, but Mega Traditions here in Glitch City is mega comfy. I know it's an incredibly absurd name, and the holiday isn't any less crazy due to its origin, but I find it amazing how Glitch City managed to replace the original festivities. Some places celebrate Christmas eating fried chicken, but here they outright changed the holiday. Well, it's not that different considering they have the same dates, but it's still pretty cool. Oop, I gotta go. Time to sign some books. Okay. I'm gonna save again just in case It does a thing where it doesn't load the thing that I thing when I load of thing saves. I can words good, shut up. Evening. Jill, I told you to come in the nicest clothes you have. You came in your uniform. These are the nicest clothes I have with me. Besides, you and Gil are in their uniforms too. Well, I can't really show up in casual clothes. I'm being monitored. What about the kilt you wore that one time? I'm still surprised that one didn't break the dress code somehow. And you, Gil? I don't have that many clothes to begin with. You people depress me. Well, everything's in place. Well, everything's... Well, everything's in place back here. Back there. Ah, almost here. You know, there was a time when people greeted others before saying stuff like that. Come on, Jill. Come on, Jill. Greet her properly. Mucking about Wait. Man, if there's not a sign that you need to... Man, if that's not a sign that... Man, if that's not a sign that you need to ease up on the work, I don't know what is. Shut up. It's just because it's just become a reflex. Wait, also, Alma also came in her usual attire. Why aren't you saying anything to her? Ribbed sweaters get a free pass. Why? Silly question, never mind. Jamie came earlier too. The dogs went with him to get some ice. Don't we have ice? Trying to take it out of the bartending station is a chore, so it's better to buy some outside. Huh. What were you doing back there, Alma? Setting up the food warmer. The what? I bought it 3 days ago. It's amazing. It looks like just a set of wires, but you can create a flame with them. Put the food inside it, press a button, and watch as it warms the food up, just like a microwave. I hiccuped. It's an infomercial bauble, though. Really useful, but tricky to handle at the same time. One wrong move and we'll be out of food for the night. Everything will be scorched in a second. Oh. So you bought infomercial stuff too? Haven't you? It's at the very least a good idea for gifts. Well... Dynamic entry! Finally, at least somebody came after me. Is it weird that I've already heard that 3 times in the last hour? Oh, don't be like that. She's not saying it out of malice or anything. She just found it funny. You're taking her side now? Jealous? You wish. You don't need to fight for me. We're not. I'll go check the microwave wires thingy. I'm starting to get hungry. Great idea. Back. Oh. Hello, Jill. Soldier, you're late. Hey, Jay. See, that's how you greet people. You shut it. I'll go help I'll go help Sweater Pups. Something wrong? She's not good with dogs. Ooh. Alright, we're all here so we can start. Yo, Anchorage. Alma. I know what I said. How's the food doing? It's doing well, but it'll take a bit. Can't you speed it up? I've used those microwave wire things before. It's either warm nicely but softly, or burn that bitch. Okay. So how long? 15 minutes or so. A bell will ring when the time comes. We need to kill some time then. Alright, let's play Truth or Dare. What? I'll pass. Games are for kids. I'm in. Sure, I'll play. Sounds fun. As long as that mutt stays away from me. Okay. Sounds fun. As long as that mutt stays away from me. That'll make time pass faster. I'll You'll play. Oh no! Oh no, what is this? Alright then, rules are simple. If you get picked, you pick either Truth or Dare. After you finish, you get to pick somebody else. We go like that until food's done. What about punishment games? Those are a hassle. Just issue some new questions or challenges until the other person complies. That said, Jill. Yes? You start. Pick someone. Oh, shit. Oh, let's see. Oh, no. Click on the portrait of the person you want to pick. Shit, dude. I'm scared. Let's go with Alma. Alma. Let's go with Truth. What's the most comfortable thing that has happened to those arms of yours? Oh, what's the most uncomfortable things that has happened to those arms of yours? Uncomfortable? I get stuck a lot on clothes and fibers. Sometimes the joints just jam with cloth. Just how much of those arms are mechanical anyway? Less than you think. The only things I truly lost were my hands. The arm muscles are still mine, albeit with some enhancements. And my skin doesn't grow on them. They're covered by the plates. It's more an enhancement than a replacement, really. Ah. Well then. Hey, boss. Me? Truth or dare? Dare me. I dare you. Use an Argentine backbreaker on Nick. Surely. Nick! Whoa! I give. Only after you answer this. What? Does the name Joseph Valentine ring any bells? I know of Joseph Shine, but not Valentine. Joseph Shine? Alright then. I guess it's my turn. Hey Chief, can you drop me? Alright. Hey Jill, truth or dare? I'll pick dare. Pet the dog! Yeah, whatever. Come here, mutt. Yes, come on, pet me harder. Yes, come on, pet me harder. Is that all you got? Yeah, fuck you. I wonder how long until the food is done. Alright, boss, pick. Truth me. How did you get your arm? On second thought, dare me. Lift Gil by the neck of his shirt. Okay. Eh? What? Happy? I guess. Who cares? I didn't hear about your arm. I do. I care. Alright, Gil. Now that I have you in this position, answer me. I didn't pick. You're in no position to pick. Now answer. Did you live in Scotland for 2 years? Scotland? No. I guess that rules out a couple of possibilities. Chief? What? Alright, I'm still lifting you. Sorry. And now she apologizes. I guess it's my turn. I guess it's my turn. Hey, Alma. Truth or dare? Dare. Oh, I have a suggestion. You stay quiet. Fine. How strong are those arms of yours? It's still my muscles under them, so not very. Although not having fleshy skin makes things easier. Wait, that's truth, not dare. I just wanted to make sure. I dare you to break his nut with your hands. Break this... Okay. I dare you to break this nut with your hands. Okay. Oh, that was easy. Holy shit, Gil, are you really into that? Eh? Asking a woman to break a nut in her hands and then watch her eat it. Does that turn you on? Eh? Wait. Is that an actual thing that turns guys on? I need to know for professional reasons. You're a pervert, Gilbert. Wait. That was close this time. My turn then. Alright. Hey Jill, pick. Truth. Okay then. What's your most embarrassing childhood dream? Elaborate. For example, when I was a girl, I wanted to be a professional puzzle master. I guess in the way I accomplished that, but you understand. I wanted to be a ventriloquist. Huh? When I was a child, I liked this show called Lucia's Funhouse. The one with the woman in the house with the talking stuff? That one. My parents divorced when I was about 6, I think. Mom was on a tour with an orchestra, my dad was working constantly. I spent a lot of time with my grandpa, but he slept a lot, so I was on my own most of the time. I like to pretend things like chairs and beds could talk, and since AI wasn't so advanced back then. Anyway, I went to a magic show once, and there was this guy talking to a making a puppet talk. My dad told me he was a ventriloquist, so I kinda obsessed about wanting to be one. Even today, I'd be lying if I said I don't think about it every now and then. So that's why you pretend 4 can talk. She what? Nothing. I'm getting hungry. Okay. Hey. Okay then, Dorothy. Dare. Do something freaky. Like removing my head? Moving your... Because I can remove my head with no problem. Do you want me to remove my head? I'll pass, I take your word for it. Anyone want to see that? No. No thank you. I do, but I'm not going to be a party pooper here. Fine, I guess it's my turn now. Hey Dana, what do you pick? I'll pick truth. If you had to marry Honey or John, who would you pick? Probably Jill. Eh? I mean, she's cute, she's smart. And I kinda own Gil anyway, so it's kinda redundant. Speaking of Gil, truth or dare, truth, fuckboy. Pick one for me. Well, where were you born? I don't really know. It's one of those things I can't remember or was never informed about. Strangely, I do remember an early childhood in the Arctic of all places. The Arctic, huh? Just, huh? A bell! Food's ready. Finally. Let's go! You guys go ahead. I'll have a quick smoke outside. Careful. Truth or dare, huh? It was fun, I guess. Hey. Hello. A bit late for the hello, don't you think? Want one? You know I don't smoke. True. Are you leaving already? Yeah, technically we celebrated Mega Christmas yesterday. But I just got a message that Diana is making a ruckus, so I ought to leave. Good luck with that. Speaking of ruckus, how have you been doing? Fine, I guess. All of this has helped keep my mind off things for a while. Is it weird to feel the absence of someone you had no contact with whatsoever for the last 3 years? Ask Katyusha or any of the old literature maidens whose spouse went to war types. I mean, even if you had no contact with her, maybe she was constantly on your mind. If you tweak the circumstances, it's not that different from one of you going to war. I guess. Well, although the circumstances make me not want to, I've gotta go. Careful out there. Oh yeah, you should take the chance to spend this time with everyone inside, don't you think? Yeah, she's right. Hey, Jill, back here. Hey, Jill. Oh, hey, Jill's back. Ah. Ah. Hello? Hello? Oh, there we go. Ah. Chapter 3. Dulce. Okay. Rent is due on the 30th. Please make sure your account has the necessary 10,000 or you'll be evicted. Jill wants to see if the Alex doll's beard actually grows. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. Have a nice day. Well, I'm halfway there. Model Warrior returns to TV. Is your lip trembling? No. Anyone watching it? I don't even have a TV. So unless Julianne is old and busted, I heard you talking shit about my wife like I wouldn't find out. Is it going to be censored? I don't think so. The show was rather tame, fake. I'm going to marry Julianne. Oh man, I remember watching this show back when I was like 10. I think I discovered porn thanks to it. You will never discover Rule 34 for the first time again. Why keep trying? Never seen this show before. Is it any good or is it just a meme? It's a meme show. There's nothing outstanding. What about the sequel? Are those going to be broadcast as well? The sequels are shit. Grand Slam Fighters. Is anyone wrestling here? I became a huge fan. Okay. Maybe you had that before. Glitch City Olympics return next year. I'm scratching my head. I'm gonna pop out the can now. That's the can opening. Okay. Kinda wish I had a snack now, but oh well. Village City Olympics return next year. For the 10th consecutive year, the GC Olympics return to the emblematic Super Silver Thunderdome. This time it was a representative from the exclusive country of Canavania. Prime Minister Quincy, who is in charge of the committee, told the Augmented Eye that it wasn't easy getting in touch with Kanjay and that we had to abide by some of his religious rules in order to see some of their best competitors come to the country. Canavia's main religion, Kanyaism, prohibits the existence of nanomachines inside a body, and as such, competitors from the said country had to perform specific treatments in order to repel the swarm. It's a temporary solution, but I think it will do the trick. You wouldn't believe what happened. What happened on this cartoon? Cartoons are not for children! They're still largely colorful, but the themes they touch have become rather dark, in fact. Every cartoon on air today has dark themes. It's come to the point where innocent animated characters are no longer a thing. I suppose children are young adults from birth now. But enter Touch Fluffy Tail, the new show that aims to challenge the current trend. No deep lore, no obscure adult references, no stupid deep plots, just fun with numbers and fluffy tales, said the TFT producer, who asked to remain anonymous to avoid internet backlash. I don't want death threats for making a cartoon for actual kids. Damn, dude. Four. Stop. I rescued you. I touch your tail if I wanna. I heard there's a defamation campaign against the district, though. Street race at the Motor City District leaves 2 dead. The Motor City District is notorious for the number of illegal street races it sees each week, and the dozens of injured drivers it leaves every year. This time, it has been reported that 2 people died during a race hosted by the Gate Highway, otherwise known as the Death Lane. The Transit Police is currently investigating the death as well as the underground world of illegal street racing. We have several suspects in regards to who is running this underworld, but nothing concrete as of yet. Chief of the Transit Police Department, J. Esposito, told the Augmented Eye the death of these 2 youngsters will be the last, however. That's a promise. Hoo boy. Let's go to work. Monday. Good evening. Hey Jill, Gil is in the back sorting an ingredients shipment, and I've got things to do. The dog's in charge, okay? Bye. What? Wait, the dog, what? Okay, first order, pet me. No. Pet me. No. I'm in charge and I want you to pet me. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, Jane. Won't pet you. You'll pet me sooner or later. I'll do. You'll pet me sooner or later. They all do. Won't. Bill. You called? I said Will, not Gil. Ah. Who the hell is Will? Nobody. Don't be rude with poor Will. There's no Will. Do you need me to suck you up then? Shut up. Who, me or Will? You go back to whatever you were doing? Alright. And you, stand by. Only if you pet me. Go. The fuck just happened? Well, aren't we spirited today? Welcome to Valhalla. Virgilio? Okay, that was a burp. You know, that one crept up. I didn't even know it was coming. Why do you sound so weirded out? You didn't show up with a bombastic soliloquy. Well, putting up an act can be tiring, you know. So it's all an act then. Wasn't it obvious? I guess. Would you mind getting me a bleeding Jane? Sure. Uh-huh. And then 1, 2, 3. All blended. Ah, bleeding Jane. Yes, this is just a thing. So tired of putting on an act? Care to explain? It's a long story, and I'd honestly rather not talk about it right now. Fair enough. What made you change your mind, though? Well, for one thing, it's safer for me now. The pompous buffoon act was mostly a way to avoid raising suspicion. I'm still giving you this voice. Safer? There's a word that's been losing meaning lately. Wait, that was your way of avoiding suspicion? Yes. You do know how weird that sounds, right? It sounds weird. You try not to raise suspicion, but you act in a bombastic manner that screams you're there. And everyone dismisses the fool as a buffoon and moves on. Eh? I mean, you might be right if I were talking about hiding myself, but I'm avoiding certain crowds of people. Yes, my behavior might call everyone's attention, but then everyone just decides I'm harmless and disregards me. And depending on how erratic my actions are, I become harder to read, giving me yet another layer of enigma. Huh? Well, congrats. No offense, but I fell right into your palm. I just dismissed your actions as those of a fool and moved on. You completely fooled me? Thanks. Say, can you give me something spicy? Sure. Spicy, It's gonna Mars Blast. I didn't double check my work. I hope it's alright. Here. Aren't you fat? Okay, that one I felt coming up. Yeah, I'm drinking a soda now, so that's why I'm burping a lot. Aren't you fascinated by spiciness? What's spicy for humans might not be spicy for other animals. Hell, that's toxic for us. Might not be for other creatures. Do you like spicy things, bartender? I don't mind them, I guess, but I'm not really a fan. That neutral stance is actually weird to come across. Everyone either loves spicy things or hates them with a passion. Do you like it? Lots. Not only in regards to painful spicy things, but also the way mild or slight spice adds to a meal. Okay. Hit the spacebar. I've always had this dream of opening a curry stand. As things are, I might actually pursue that dream. Let me know. Let me know if you do. I hadn't had curry in ages now. Hey, bartender. Call me Jill. I wanted to apologize. Huh? You put up with me all this time without lashing out. I should apologize for my behavior, and thank you at that. Don't worry, I actually feel like I was too rude to you last time you came. Granted, you came at a really bad time, but I should be the one apologizing. You're a client after all. Well, don't. I'm actually surprised that nobody else had violently lashed out at me yet. You're making me curious as to who you really are, though. Is Virgilio even your real name? It might be. It might not. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a magnet for people who hide their identities or sordid pasts. Gil, Jamie, you? Did you say something? Just rambling, pay me no mind. Now that I think about it, how did you find this bar? I was avoiding some chaps and came to this alley. Huh? Again? Again? In my time here, I've heard avoided people and ended up here enough times to make me believe that the original owner built the bar here thinking about the runaway public. You make me sound like a criminal. You're not helping. The expression runaway doesn't just mean people escaping the law, though. We've had people avoiding stalkers or solicitors. I've seen people more shocked by an insistent salesman than a shady figure. Maybe because the salesman is a more active predator, I don't know. The troublesome part of the city right near the shopping district. Let them know there's a bar and they'll come. Sorry, I should stop rambling to myself so much. I don't mind it. Do you think I'm sort of criminal, though? Like I said, you're not helping. But for all I know, you might be a buffoon you might be the buffoon I've seen the other days. In any case, can I get something bitter here? On it. Okay. Let's do this. 4, 3, 3. Here. This works. Do you like coffee, Miss Bartender? As weird as it may sound from a smoking bartender, no I don't. Well, I get it. It's not for everyone. That cat boomer the other day? What about her? Still scared of her? Not really, but she looks so familiar. Maybe you're mixing her up with another cat boomer. No, that's not it. It's like the bandaged girl last night. It's like that bandaged girl last time. Even with the bandages, there's just something really unfamiliar about her. Maybe you need to stop thinking about it. Answers usually come to you when you stop stressing about it. You might be right. Well, I leave you for now, bartender. Thanks for everything. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hello, Mr. Detective. And here we are, another mute person wandering into the bar. Anything I can get you? Gut punch. Okay. Five. Here. Oh, you got it right. So what's up now? A bit of the holiday blues, you could say. So you celebrate Mega Christmas? Why wouldn't I? You look more like a Festivus kind of guy. Why does everyone keep saying that? Well, Festivus is a celebration going against the capitalist madness that is Mega Christmas. And you know, cheapskate. If you have something to say, say it. I'll refrain. Although now that I think about it, Holiday Blues is not really tied to a specific celebration. Just a season. A season of consumerist craze. Mega Christmas is just a mockery of what the real Christmas once was. I mean, the season has slowly become enslaved to the corporations over time. Holiday spirit can only be manipulated so much. But then came the Turbo Male guy. He started a yearly tradition of dressing up like Santa in the ring. Turbo Male? That can't be his ring name. It is. Really? Such a tacky name was accepted? His partner was Buster Master, and his rival was Dr. Chris Max. Tacky names are not a problem. I mean, I knew there was a wrestler that dressed like as Santa every year. I also knew that the guy became insanely popular and the stunt got out of control. And of course, that's the part everyone sings about. Santa became Nega Santa thanks to the Redmond family. Nega Santa sees the error of his ways and becomes the mighty Mega Santa, renaming the holiday Mega Christmas. And then every company jumped on the bandwagon, and Christmas was Mega Christmas before anyone noticed. So you're telling me that the guy who somehow managed to rename the holiday went by the ring name Turbo Male? Yep. That makes the whole holiday sound like a joke. The holiday is a joke. And you're telling me you don't celebrate Festivus? Eh, no I don't. Do you know what kind of people celebrate Festivus? The kind that's so lame and bland that they can only talk about how they're better because they celebrate Festivus. Like those jerks who only eat Nuke and think they're better than everyone else. I see. Anything else I could get you? Give me a fringe weaver, will you? Sure. Oh my god. This guy's getting plastered as fuck. Here. Hey, thanks. So any issues with the city lately? What's the word on the street? Shouldn't I be asking that? There's nothing new, really. The lynchings of white knights stopped, so there's that. Really? Something about the armor, I haven't gotten much on that one yet. All in all, the menace following the attack on the bank seems to have settled down a bit. That's good to hear. You have any other details about the attack emerged yet? All records of whatever happened there have been long deleted. Security cams, system logs, everything was wiped. Whatever happened there, it's become even more of a mystery now. I wonder if Say plans on testifying. Does anyone know if Say went there in the first place? Maybe the wiping of everything actually protects her somehow. Yeah. Hey bartender, you okay? Sorry, got distracted. There's not much the same, really. There's some odd, silly rumor here and there. Like the vending machine's taser malfunctioning, applying more strings. Or that writer of the last reign in the world is actually living here as a brain in a jar. But those are kind of rumors you hear from crackheads. Crackheads might hold that one last piece of info you need, but you also hear crap like that. I see. Anyway, I'm leaving. Happy New Year, bartender. Please come again. Okay then, but no, wait, she's out. Gail, you there? Yeah, taking a break? Let me know if someone comes in. Okay. Oh. It's Valhalla. Ah. It's now safe to keep playing. There we go. I burped again. I burped again. Things are pretty quiet outside. Jill. Ah, Miss Kim. Just call me Kim. It sounds weird to just be called Miss. You seem to be in a good mood. I got some money on Mega Christmas. Wouldn't you be happy? I guess. What can I get you? I'll have a beer. Okay. Beer. Here. Thanks. So how have you been doing? Pretty good, actually. My hair stopped falling out. My appetite is coming back. I hadn't realized how much the newspaper was weighing on me until I quit. Suddenly, I suddenly stopped feeling defeated. I actually felt like I achieved a victory. Like I got a hold of my own life. So nice to hear. Oh yeah, I'll start bartending training in January too. Huh? Really? Yeah, I did some research and it sounded cool. BTC gives you many benefits, so it sounds like a good thing to do for the time being. I don't know if it's what I want to do for the rest of my life, but it's a good start. It'll give me time to think on the next course of action. Bit of advice! Don't go for the BTC housing plan unless you absolutely have to. You have to sign a contract for at least 5 years of service with a cut in pays and tips. I was gonna go for that one, but I backed down a bit at the last minute. How do you back down a bit? Well, I took the chance when the BTC found me an apartment. And instead of signing the BTC contract, I just asked for a regular one. I still have no idea how I got away with that one. I thought those apartments were built by them or something. Back in England they were. They have their own real estate companies. Apartment complexes where they have the means to give discount rooms to employees. But in this city, Realty Nua holds an unspoken real estate monopoly, so BTC can't easily offer such promises. Oh. Realty Nua is a bit weird as far as companies go. Their name has become synonymous with quality, a brand built around certain expectations. But the truth is that really Nua has done little to no work in the last 10 years or so. Really? I mean, when they started, they managed to sell and build upon lots of land that everyone gave up on. They became a big name as far as real estate goes. But in reality, the company itself has actually done less than you'd think it over the years. Most of the time, they're cashing in on their established properties or letting others work with them. I believe in the last 10 years or so, they've only started around 3 or 4 new projects. And they're all expansions of their already established ones. You seem to know a lot about it. Yeah, I've just read a lot about it over time, especially after hearing my landlord ramble about them. I think it's all par for the course for real estate companies, really. But it's true that when you hear a name so long, you expect something, I don't know, different? But enough rambling on my side. You must be thirsty. Can I get you anything else? Let's try a sugar rush. Okay. No. Don't judge me. I wasn't panicking. Here you go. Yay. Actually, Jill, I came here today to thank you. Me? Yeah, back when I first showed up here, I was in a really rough spot. I was shocked, I was tired, I was a total mess. I even said some really mean things, but you had patience with me. Not to mention you helped cool me down, and your boss saved me. And, I don't know, I feel like I had to tell you all of this before the year ended. Much appreciated, thanks. But anyway, how are you doing? Last time you were a bit off. I'm better now, thanks a lot. Glad to hear it. It was weird to see you like that. It always felt like you were putting up a cool bartender act. It did? You don't? I don't? Are you sure? What you saw as a cool bartender act is what everyone else has described as being cold. I mean, cold and cool do mean the same, but... Nah, I don't try to put up the act. Sorry to disillusion you. I'm too much of a mess to do such a thing. Huh. Disappointed? Surprised, actually. What led me to believe that you were putting up an act? And more importantly, how can I make use of it when I get assigned to a bar? I must investigate further. Good luck with that. Say, let's try something bubbly now. Alright. Wait, no, it's by type. Nope, by flavor. Let's go with this. Two, three, 5 on the rocks and mixed. Here. Thanks. Hey Jill, I'm gonna need some ice. Boss. Boss? Oh, I know you. Thank you, thank you. Hey, nice to see you're fine. I'm more than fine. I'm alive. I'm here. I avoided my biggest mistake in my life thanks to your timely intervention. I don't know what came over me. I just felt like everything was shouting. I couldn't stop the shouting, so I just felt like, thank you. Don't even mention it. I just did what I felt was right. Jill, ice please. Right. Are you alright? Did you seek help? I know a couple of people that could help you. Don't worry, I'm perfectly fine. I've gone to a therapist a couple of times, but he says I'm okay. Something overcame me, but you intervened and I don't know what to say. You already said thank you, seeing that you're fine is more than enough for me. Seeing that you're fine is more than enough for me. I should have come to thank you earlier. I owed you that much. I owed you that at least. Don't worry, just go out and be happy. You have a second chance, so use it as best you can. I will. I'll be leaving. Happy New Year, Jill, and thank you. Please come again. So a couple of weeks ago, I read some news about a woman saving a suicidal girl, catching her midair. Would you know something about that, boss? Maybe, maybe not. Whoever it was probably just did it because it was the right thing to do. Feeling lonely? That voice. Ah! It's that person from the beginning of the game that, yeah, the tutorial girl thing. Hey Joe, long time no see. Really long time no see, seriously. It feels like it's been over a year since I last saw you. I was planning on visiting you last week, but things were pretty heavy back then. So I just waited in the background until the tension wore off a bit. Earth to Joe, I'm talking to you here. If I ignore her, she'll leave. I'm not an unfathomable sense of dread. You can't just ignore me, you know. Julian Stingray, I'm talking to you. Ugh. Calm down. Don't fall for her taunts. How did she know my full name, though? I thought your full name was Julian Natalie Stingray, or did you legally remove the Natalie? Never mind that. Is she reading my thoughts? Yeah, I mean, they're kind of written in the middle of the screen. Oh god, she's... Oh god. Okay. Hard not to see them, actually. Alright, that's it. I'm going crazy. That's such a self-centered way to see the world. You assume that you're crazy because you can't accept that this world can be weirder than you think. This world is amazing because of the things you just can't explain. And just because only you experience something doesn't mean it's a lie or that you're crazy. I mean, just look at ASMR. No, I'm pretty sure that's a crazy person would say in this scenario. You acknowledged me. Shit. That's good. I'm not serving you anything. What? Why? Last time you came, I had to clean the drinks I served you off the floor. Don't be like that. The drinks were also paid for with my money. I don't know how you did it, but that set any and all plans I had for the rest of the week off balance. I was gonna buy some curry with the money I had to put up for those drinks. Dog duty done. I know we have slow days, but for God's sake. You okay? You look angry. I'm fine. Good job out there. I'm back. Ah, boss, what happened? Meeting cut short. At least I drank the the bottles. Are you okay? You look distraught. I'm fine. So they really can't see you. I mean, you're right in front of them. And you're wearing jeans under your skirt. And you're wearing jeans under a skirt. Why? Just why? To annoy people, of course. Is that a new trend? What does she think she's doing? Everyone feels like it's not quite right. Oh shit! Everyone feels like it's not quite right. Everyone thinks they should call you out. But they can't bring themselves to do it because it's not that wrong. There are things like spats after all. It's uncannily right, not all the wrong, and they can't stop staring. Not like anyone other than me could see it though. They could see it if they wanted to. Jill, you're making an awful lot of faces there. You okay? Yeah, just remembering stuff. Man, I miss not being crazy. Boss, I'm leaving early. And you stay here. Who stays where? Crap, You have to be the first person I've met who mixes up their inner and outer voice. I thought I saw one of those dogs near the counter. Sorry. Oh, okay. Can I leave a bit earlier today? Sure, thanks for taking care of the fort. What about me? You haven't left yet. I'll thank you when you leave. That's not what I... Whatever. Okay. Here's something in case you felt lonely today. Click to continue. I can't spacebar that. Rent is due on the 30th. Please make sure your account has the necessary $10 to be... or you'll be evicted. She'll want to watch the night of the ID snatchers. Buying posters of it will prevent her from getting in there. Chill. There are cats in heat outside. I don't have blue balls if I still had any. Okay. I think we can go for another day. Hopefully, maybe. Oh. Huh, okay. I thought I read this before. It's finally here. I can't believe I'm alive for this day. Thank you, based god. All boards report in. What other boards, you idiot? Nice, more stupid moe blobs. YY gets new season, but the actual best YY is still up in the air. My internet service gets cut off tomorrow because I can't afford it anymore. Wake me up. Get a job, you stupid neat. Oh god, here we go. Prepare a hot cocoa, sit in the comfy couch, put on my favorite music, Christmas sweater, favorite mega Christmas sweater. See snow falling outside, turn on the heater, get my blanket, watch glorious YY and fall asleep when it ends. I get comfy. I wish I was comfy. Have work tomorrow. Enjoy the Urus for me. Danger_U or Danger/U. Okay. Biker gang arrested after vandalism during protest. The members of one of the largest biker gangs in the Motor City sector were arrested after a group's leader and her entourage were found at the site of a protest last Friday. Their leader, commonly known in the streets as Christine Love, declared to the press that they were unjustly arrested and our gang was only there to defend protesters from the White Knights. They're afraid of us. They know they can't take us down in the streets, so they use protectors as a shield, and we had no option but to surrender, Love told AE during a phone-in conversation. They're currently detained and waiting for trial. The formal charges are unknown so far. Parliament discusses anime influence. Oh god. Ah yes, important topics and all. During an unusual meeting held in Parliament today, delegates discussed the effects of anime on the population. It's nothing but filth, trash, as representative from the Workers' Party yelled during the meeting. If I could choke every single writer and animator out there, I'd do it. I'd choke them with my own enhanced hands. Several anime studios heads have responded to the news. I think they would ban it if it wasn't bringing so much money into the local market. Yama K, a producer, told the Argument Eye during a phone interview. I do agree that anime is trash, but I'll save the genre. You can trust me. Damn, dude. Taylor, the brain, tired of name change requests. Oh boy. A couple of weeks ago, we wrote about Taylor, one of the brains from the Solo Anima project. One of the highlights from the interview was an interview that was unfortunately stripped from the finished version was a stray comment about how many people ask Taylor to change their names to Brian on a regular basis. I know people try to be funny, but I won't change my name for a punchline, Taylor told AE Teams. I like the name Taylor. There's nothing wrong with Brian. I just won't be part of it. I just won't be part of the joke. My life is worth more than that. Taylor is currently looking after their chances at becoming senator for the upcoming electoral season. Damn, dude. That brain in a jar. Okay, I think we can go for another day. Evening. Hey Jill, let's have a New Year's party this Saturday. Isn't that a bit soon? Why? Did someone famous get killed at a New Year's party? No, I mean... Never mind. Sure, I'm in for it. Great. And Gil? He's coming too. I mean, it's not like he has anything else to do. Hey. No, I mean, where is he? I feel like something's off. Ah, well. He was escorting a client of his to the station. He shouldn't be back. He should be back any second now. Back. See? So you coming to the New Year's party too, Gil? It's not like I have anything else to do, so... I told you. We're depressing people. Oh yeah, the kid from the other day, Gabby I think you called her, asked me to give you this. I believe it's a note. A note? Gabby, let's see. First of all, I want to apologize for my behavior before. I was still hurt by my sister's death, and it wasn't fair to take out all the stress on you, let alone put the blame on you. And so, it feels weird to ask this of you after how I treat you, but I really want to talk to you. I want to catch up, to chat for a while, to do what you were doing with me before I lashed out. I want to understand this freedom you talked about, the fear that drove you to fight with my sister. I'll go back to the bar on the 31st. I won't take much of your time. If you don't want to see me after all that, I'll understand. But please, I really want to talk to you. Gabby. Well, that girl has a big vocabulary. She was always a smart one. The 31st is written in different handwriting. Oh yeah, she asked me when would you be here and relatively free, so I told her about the party. I also assumed you'd say yes to the party, which might not have been the best idea now that I think about it. Boss? I'm having second thoughts about coming to the party. What? Why? Because I really don't want to face Gabby again. Ugh. Now it's coming back to me. What drove me to never go back and apologize after all these years? Fear and shame. Shame because I know I made a hideous, stupid mistake, and it's painful to face your mistakes. I burped again. And fear of what they might say. With Lenore, we never broke up formally, so I was always afraid that if we were to meet again, she'd break up with me. And I don't want Gabby to tell me that she hates me to my face. Lenore was in the right to break up with me, and Gabby's in the right to hate me. But I don't want her to. Maybe if I never see her again, she'll never tell me that, and... Jill, you idiot! You're thinking backwards. Didn't the letter say she wanted to understand you? If you bail out on this, she will hate you. Not only that, but you're getting a new chance here. Do you want to live the rest of your life running from another memory? Didn't you just say to Armitage that you hated feeling like that? Armitage? Titty hacker. Alma, right. I don't know what happened when you fought with that girl's sister, but now you have a chance to make amends. And not only that, you have us watching your back. So I want you to think about this. One day of fear or a lifetime filled with regret. Which one would you pick? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I hate feeling like that. I won't run away this time. Good, because I would have gone to your apartment and dragged you out of there if need be. Hey boss. Thanks. That's what friends are for. Yeah. Anyway, let's start today. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Seriously though, it's the second note that has stirred such feelings in me. Second one. 2 weeks ago, I got another note in the mail. This one's from Lenore. Was that the envelope you took away from me in a panic? Yep. You haven't opened it? Why not open it with Gabby? You're facing one fear. Might as well face the other. Maybe. I think I just screwed up. Boss's voice. I can't name right now. What was your name again? What was your name? Hang on. This can't be that bad. What was your name? God damn it, I can't think of it. Ah, screw it. Don't push her, Chief. Dana, fuck! Well, I just know she's capable of doing all that. I'll go secure stuff for the party. Call me if you need anything. Keep it up, Jill. Thanks. Happy holidays. Someone's happy. We held a party for the staff and their children. You should have seen the faces of those children receiving gifts. Nabbing that Santa suit at the last minute the other day was totally worth it. Santa's dresses seem to have been popular this year. I heard they were sold out in most places. There was this weird shortage of Santa suits, but luck was on my side this year. Sorry for that, outburst. Why? You look so happy. I felt happy too. You shouldn't hide your happiness. Anyway, can you get me a cobalt velvet, please? Sure. Oh, not Gabby. Oh. Who came? Oh, not Gabby. Okay. 2, 3, 5, on the rocks and mix! I can do a thing. Here. Thanks. Are you meeting with Say today? She should be here in a bit. She told me she wanted a drink here, and since I was coming here too. Sadly, I can't stay for long. I have some errands to run. How has she been lately? She's better. Her wounds have been healing really nicely. If only she stopped scratching at her bandages so often. What about her eye? Eye? Oh, hers. Sorry. It'll take longer to heal, but as long as it's kept clean, there should be no problems. But to be honest, I'm more worried about her emotional wounds. She doesn't show it, but she had depressive bouts from time to time. I'm sorry. She doesn't show it, but she's had depressive bouts from time to time. And who can blame her? Her life changed completely. The job she loves no longer exists. She used to be a disposable pawn in the whole bank affair. I'm afraid it will all make her go back to their old ways. Old ways? There was a rough spot when Say was a teen. Her mom's clinic was about to close, then her biological father, who was an asshole, showed up. And the teachers at her school didn't help. Say is not a slow learner by any means, but her way of learning stuff is different. She needs equivalences to things she knows. You need to get a bit in her mindset. Once you get in this, she's a fast learner, but schools don't have that kind of patience. They basically branded her a failure. She even dropped out. I would have suggested a special course somewhere else, but that would have offended her. She's always been against being labeled as special or different. Anyway, Say was totally different during that period. Foul-mouthed, short-fused, always frowning, the total opposite of how she is nowadays. From time to time, I see that old look cross her face and it scares me. You're comparing her to her teen self, though. People mature. Maybe she'll show signs from time to time, but I bet Say knows better than to go back to that. I hope so. Give me something cold and sweet, will you? Sure. Sweet. Cold. That's not cold. There we go. Oh. I'm sorry I was taking a drink while I was zapping. Here. Thanks. This is the kind of stuff Say asked for, you know. Now that you mention it. So I take it Say's family situation isn't exactly fine and dandy, huh? It's a mess. They've tried to fix over time, but I'm glad to say they've actually done it. Say's mom had a really abusive relationship with Say's biological father. Sadly, like many women in that situation, she just tried to justify his actions. But apparently, things got nasty when Say's mom, Miss Emmy, got pregnant. At that point, she had an epiphany, one could say. She didn't want that guy to raise her child, so she finally sought help. Things weren't so easy, though. Before the authorities could take him away, Miss Emily got a serious beating from him. She still uses a cane to walk, thanks to that. She moved here. Say was born. She started her veterinary clinic. So, did he come back? He was drunk and couldn't find any drugs, so he made it to the city. He caused a ruckus for a couple of days until Say managed to scare him off. How? She beat him to near death 3 times. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but... Oh, don't worry, I laughed too. The dramatic irony there is delicious. I've been wondering, can you really be so calm in the lower part of the city? I mean, the streets are not exactly safe. And a cat boomer is sure to become a target. Well, I have my security staff with me at all times, so there's no problem. Besides, this part of the city is comfier. Come again? Sure, uptown is cleaner, but maybe more secure, but it's also too sterile. Around here, you can actually feel the warmth of the people. You feel there's people living. I especially like going to a busy food stand. I feel a warmth there that uptown doesn't have. It's also easier to talk to people. You finally came. Welcome. If you try to talk to someone in the upper part of the city, they either shrug you off or flat out ignore you. People around here are a bit wary, but they're also more likely to talk to you. Not that things are nice here, though. Not that things are nice there, though. Can I get you something? I feel like having a beer. Make that 2. But I just want 1. I'm asking for 1 for me, adding 1 to your order. Oh, that, right. Where's beer? One, two, 1, 2, 4. Okay, I'll mix. I win! Here. Thank you. Thanks. Say, you should have seen the kids after you left. They're all playing with the toys you picked. You nailed it again this year. They were all asking, where's Say? Where's Say? Why do they call you that? Why does he call you just Say when they call me Auntie Stella? I don't look that old. Don't worry, they still like you. Sorry I had to leave, but Mom worked overtime that night and I couldn't leave her alone. What happened? Well, there were fireworks and some dogs thought it would be safe to hide in a jar. The little guy managed to get his head and paw inside before getting stuck. And it was plastic, so they couldn't try to break it. That's messy. She needed someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor fella was scared. Well, I'm out. Oh yeah. We'll have a New Year's party this Saturday if you want to come. Sure, it's better than depressing myself with my dad's woes about the next fiscal year. I'll be here. Bye, Jill. Bye, Say. Careful. Please come again. You want to come too? I'd love to. I'll also make up for not coming last time. How was the party? Pretty nice. You played Truth or Dare. Had some fun, broke some glasses, ate lots and lots of food. Seriously, looking back, the amount of food was ridiculous compared to the number of people who were there. Better leftovers than left hanging, don't you think? Yeah. Can I get you something? Let's try something classy. Okay. Classy, 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 yep. Oh my god. Something classy. Yep, this is the thing. Still, it came in quite cheery about Sunday. This Sunday? Oh yeah. Well, you know, her birthday is actually the 25th. Really? There's a weird story from when she was a kid. She heard Mega Santa's story and somehow she got into her head that she's being born on the 25th. She was the spiritual reincarnation of the original Santa that made her start giving out gifts like crazy. She got over it, but the gifting stuck to her. Spiritual reincarnation. Well, the story says that Redmond family destroyed Santa's spirit, and that Mega Santa was reborn as a manifestation of the Christmas spirit. She thought she was the old Santa spirit in a new body. That girl was delusional as a kid. Huh, I'm drinking. Damn it, hang on, did I skip something? Nope, I'm okay. Speaking of things you did when you were young, Stella mentioned she's worried about you going back to your old ways. Something about a rough period where you were angry or something? Oh, that. It's sweet that she's worried, but I won't go back to those days just like that though. Even if I face the same situation, I'm more mature, you know? I'm not a teen anymore. Expected as much. Told her as much. Hey, can you give me something bubbly? Sure. Where's bubbly? Here. Bubbly, bubbly. Hey Jill, this might be a bit random, but do you remember the first time I came here? Yeah, you're the second white knight I served. I remember. Why? Precisely because of that. I've been meaning to ask you about the story. How was your other experience with a white knight? Sorry about that. I was burping. Oh no. I think I feel the door coming. Ah! Okay, it wasn't that loud. If I had to put it simply, the total opposite of you. Oh? She came here as part of her work looking for information on some case. I went through the motions offering her a drink and all that, but she came only for her job. At first I thought she was just another private eye, but she showed me her badge and all. What kind of case was it? I wouldn't know. She never told me, but she asked if I saw some people. She got pretty intense when I told her I had no idea what she was talking about. I suggested she ask the vending machines outside, and they told her the suspect climbed on them. She got her info and she left pretty professional, if a bit intimidating. She seemed personally invested in the case though. The way she lost her cool was suspicious. You seem pretty good at reading people, Jill. Makes me kinda jealous. Nah, I'm not good at that. It's just a coincidence I noticed it. But you noticed it. I'm not good at reading people. Even if the cue was thrown in my face, I wouldn't be able to see it. I'm sure you can compensate with another skill. Any particular reason you asked me about that event? Not really. I just found the fact that I was the only other white knight you served weird. I mean, really, just two? Weird, I know. I spent most of my life with almost no interaction with the white knights until I met you. Means you've had a nice life then. That sounded creepier than I thought. A bit, yeah. Well, I'm done for today. Thanks, Jill. Please come again. I'll go take my break, Gil. Sure. Ah. Valhalla. Ah. We can save. It's safe to keep playing. It's safe. Oh. I wonder if I left food for 4. No. Right. Okay, I'm here. Dorothy? You won't get through the bar anytime soon. You can stop walking. Ah, honey. You want something? The usual, I guess. Usual. Usual. Shit. What's her? I'm gonna guess it's a sugar rush. I'm guessing. Here we go. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna guess. Here. This is nice. 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 Okay, you're freaking me out. What's up with you? Hey, honey. How do you know what's real? How so? I mean, how do you know if what you see is an actual thing? How can you tell if what you see around you is actually happening? What tells you everything is not actually a fabrication? What tells me I'm not just a simulation in a computer? And those pondering thoughts brought you to the bar? What? I'm in a bar? Oh, what? Oh, I'm in a bar. Am I? Dorothy? So you're having a solid... What the? I'm writing that one down. The grammar of this game is friggin' crazy, man. Hang on. Solid... Solo ipsistic crisis of sorts. Okay. Solid what? Solipsism. The theory that the self is the only thing that can be known to exist. See, that's another thing, right? There, that word. Solipsism. What does it even mean? Where the hell did it come from? Well, solus means alone, and ipsa means self. So how did it come to be? Do you expect me to believe that a lot of people just randomly decide to make noises? And decide, hey, let's make this noise mean this? It doesn't make sense. Words don't make sense. Hang on. I think I've screwed up Dorothy's voice for a while now. I've been repeating words for a long time, and they've stopped making sense. Why? Calm down. It's just semantic satiation. Stop making words up, honey. And then there's this counter. How can I be sure the counter is really there? It is. Please stop tapping it. Hold on, just making sure. I don't know what I'm doing. Stop tapping the counter so much. I'm this close to throwing this at your face. Sorry. So let's start from the beginning. Since when did you have this existential crisis? Since early today, I think. But I don't know, it was all too sudden. I was thinking about everything that happened from a week ago until now. How much fun I was having, how much I loved everyone around me. Now out of nowhere, the thoughts started piling up in my mind. What is love? What is fun? Are those feelings real? Is all of that real? Am I real? What tells me I'm actually in a body? What if I'm just another computer somewhere thinking it has a body? What if I'm just a human girl in a comatose dream? What tells me that you're real? For all I know, I might just be a figment of someone's imagination. Or even just an AI simulation in some computer that thinks it's human. I've been there, Dorothy. That existential doubt and crisis? That uncertainty about whether or not things are real? It was a couple of months only, but... I remember having panic attacks and scratching my arm to feel something. But the panic attack gave me a rush of adrenaline, so I couldn't feel the scratch and the fear got worse. What do you do to get over it? Oddly enough, I read a book. The Last Rain in the World, one of my favorites. At one point I cried with the book and I realized I was crying over fake things, a story and its characters. I didn't care less for them because they were fake. Why not think of reality like that too? Even if I'm a figment of someone's imagination, I'd still care about you. That's what I told myself, at least. It wasn't immediate, but that focus helped me. Heh, I like it. Hey, can I take this drink? I made it for you. Thanks. Okay then. Ew. Why did you throw it on your head? To feel something you made. And? It burns and itches a bit. I'll get you a towel. Delivery for Denna's, oh, I've been here before. Mr. Mario, welcome back. I have a delivery for Dana Zane. Who's that? She's my boss. I'll get it for her. Right, sign here, please. It's a big package. I wonder what's inside. You should open it if it's something perishable. Maybe it'll need to be refrigerated. Let's see. It's a wiener. A really big wiener. Hey, honey. Huh? The big package had a big wiener inside. What will your boss do with such a thing? I don't know. She'll cook it. Perhaps she'll chop it. Honey, seems the wiener is too big to eat correctly. Maybe you can prepare some right now. What do you say, honey? Do you want some of your boss's wiener? I don't know. Seriously, Jill? She's making the jokes. And you're the one trying not to laugh too hard at them. Anyway, we all know if we dare cook with this without her permission, she'll hang us upside down. She'll hang me upside down. Hey, Jacket Boy, what's your name? I'm Mario. It's me, Mario. Oh, I peeked the mic with that. Oh shit. I didn't know I can do that. Come on, Mario. I'll buy you a drink. You might have another delivery, you know. This is the last one, actually. I'll accept your offer. I'll have a sunshine cloud. And you? I'm fine. Sunshine cloud. Here. Thanks. Hey, call me Dorothy. You can also call me Darling for the right amount. Yeah, Dorothy. Why did you buy me a drink? Just let you know, I don't swing that way. What way, Lilum? I'm a man's man. I like men, okay? Not that there's anything wrong with liking women, but... Oh, don't worry. I wasn't hitting on you. I was thanking you. Thanking me? Your package let me see Honey here laughing like an idiot. It's easier than you think. That made me happy, and I don't know if it fit with what she was... If it fit with what she was just telling me earlier. I'm more calm than when I entered here. Glad to help, I guess. Well, duty calls. Bye, Mario. Bye, John. Bye, Honey. Enjoy your big wiener. Out with you. She seems like a nice girl. I don't mean for it to sound like that. I get it. I get it. You don't worry. You like guys. It's clear. Speaking of, you like motorcycles, don't you? I do, yeah. Have you been to the Motor City District? I spend all of my free time in the Motor District, actually. Why? Is it true what they say about all the illegal races going on there? You're not a cop, are you? As far as I remember, no. Well, I mean, there are legal races, but there are also semi-legal leagues going out here. Semi-legal? The authorities acknowledge that there are races going on. They don't know what goes on in them, however. Modified engines, casualties, substance abuse. The illegal ones end up being safer in the end. Huh. Have you heard about a biker called Christine Love? Miss Love, of course. Everyone knows who she is. What about her? Is her gang as dangerous as they say? I don't know. Nobody knows. That was a bad Italian. I'm actually doing a terrible accent throughout the entire thing. Oh, well, this is his accent now. Excuse me? They look intimidating enough, but truth is that nobody has faced them directly. Moreover, nobody wants to be the one that got beaten to a pulp if they turn out to be what they seem. So our gang is just there, menacingly doing their own thing, not bothering anyone. Oh. Do you want anything else? I'll have a piano man. Alright. Oh, where's the piano man? Give me the piano man. Hey man, come here. Two, 3, 5, 5. And 3. Here. Yeah, this is nice. This will sound weird, but do you believe in replibots? Replibots? There is this belief that some Lilum out there are designed to perfectly replicate a particular human. That someone or something replaces those humans with such Lilum. Thus they call them replibots. You know a lot about this. I don't. It's in most magazines nowadays. Well, it's the first time I've heard of it. What about it? On my way here, I almost ran over my neighbor. He just showed up in the middle of the street. And I say almost because he moved really quickly out of the way. Then I went to deliver a package and somehow my neighbor was there almost immediately after the whole thing. And he was there the whole time. He was someone that looked like him. He had the same look, clothes, and mannerisms. Trust me, you know a perfect replica when you see one. And you saw the kid Lilum here? They could easily pass off as human. There are even Lilum idol singers nowadays whose voices can pass off as human. They could be passing off as humans under our very own noses, replacing us little by little. At this point in time, I really doubt it. Lilum behavior is a bit different. You can easily tell someone's a Lilum because they seem... How do I put this? They don't care about risks and danger as much as we do. They treat risks with a lot more leniency. Still be careful, keep an eye out for uncanny doppelgangers. I'm leaving, thanks for everything. Wahoo! Yeah, I could probably work on that, but no. Please come again. What's your take on the replibots thing? Do you believe in them? Do you? I'm not really, but I asked you first. When I was in high school, I had this irrational fear of aliens. I was paranoid that they would come. What would I do then? Remember that I lost lots of sleep because of it. That doesn't answer my question. Let me finish. After many months of fear, I reached a conclusion that might as well apply here. It's useless to be afraid. I'm but a simple woman. I wouldn't be able to do a shit against them. So I'd rather live without being afraid. Because the memories of not being afraid will be my only solace when the Nevulia crabs invade. When the replibots come. Jill, are you still afraid of aliens? What part of it's useless to be afraid didn't you catch? Right. Did anything happen? I discovered I have the sense of humor of an 8-year-old. Did anything new happen? Hey. They brought you a package. Ah, yes. My curated wiener. It's a gift from my folks. It was delayed in customs, but here it is. You guys want some of it? That's a new one. Ugh. I can almost pay my rent. Rent is due, 10K, it's 2 days. And I have almost have enough money. I need like $400. Okay, I'm gonna read some stuff off and call it there. I'm gonna save, just in case. Oh no. That bar called Valhalla. Is that any good? I need a place to unwind after work. Where is it taking over, huh? Everyone is in need just like me. Anyway, place is cool, but the bartender can be a bit of a dick. How so? Never been there, so I wouldn't know. Is she cute? Can I take it if she's cute? I can take it if she's cute. She's cute, but I think she's a bit full of herself. The guy seems to be a bit of a bro. I see you already had a conversation with her. Did she reject your advances? Nah, I just heard from the distance. So is that a no? Kind of. I mean, if you're going there just to chat, I just want a place to chill for a bit and meet new people. Can I smoke there? Is there any bar from the BTC where you can smoke? Nope. Bummer. Well, I think I'm going next week then. Sounds good enough for me. All right. So I'm full of myself. You are. Y2K finally remastered. Huh. Y2K, the final remaster leads the video game charts. This is the newest remaster of 2016's Y2K. The post-modern RPG opens the charts this week with 3.5 million copies shipped on its launch day. Other titles this week include new releases such as Hatsune Miku Project Remaster and Sting's Face Remaster. Full charts include lifetime sales. Y2K Final Remaster, Sting's Water Pro Wrestling, dang it, problem. Okay. Woman marries anime pillow, nobody is actually surprised. I remember a time when wacky stuff like this made a lot of headlines, but even though I'm reporting on it, I can't help but think how mundane it's become. I mean, we live in a world where you can just plug into the internet and live there for as long as your wallet can afford related fees. Lots of people get married in these virtual spaces. Thanks to new technologies, the traditional views on human relationships have changed so much that someone marrying a literal object feels kind of tame now. If the pillow had some form of intelligence, it might be somehow different, but it's just a plain, generic anime hug pillow. Get with the times, Grandma. Oh god, okay. Amazing, okay. Alice Rabbit is in space too. First space colony plans to develop its own army. Oh shit. Even though space was imagined as the promised land, a place where humanity would start over, it looks like we're about to repeat our mistakes from the past. The first space colony, Shin Outer Paradise, is currently in talks to develop its own private-owned army, following alleged threats from a notorious terrorist group. We're discussing it right now, but the law is most likely approved. We'll have an army and we'll defend our motherland from any terrorist threat. Alice Rabbit chimed in during the private stream. This terrorist group does not exist. Don't let the Outer Paradise government fool you. The only reason this law is so they can have more control over the population. Okay. I'm gonna save that just in case. And then, yeah, okay. Oh, we're done here for the night. Ow, my face. That's not my face, that's my knee. Anyways, we're done here for the night, and, yeah. Alright then. I'm gonna stop here, and, yeah. Eat your